G'day guys, welcome to my Cowboys Vs video. Today I'm going to be talking to you guys about NRL's Round 14's predictions for 2022 guys, so let's get started. So starting off with that first game of that match, we see the Cowboys going up against the Dragons. Now this game's going to be real tough, real hard. The Dragons are a really good team. Obviously, they are going to have some players back due to the origin that they played for. But, but the Cowboys will probably have I think Cole Felt is still out, but I'm not too sure if he is going to be playing or not, but I'm not exactly 100% sure. But I know that, I know that Chad Townsend will be playing and Scott Drinkwater will be playing. Murray Tuilagi probably will play. Tom Dearden, yes, he will play. But the Cowboys are a really good team, and obviously with that Jeremiah Nanai playing in that really good Queensland team, I reckon he'll do well against the Dragons in this game. And yeah, the Cowboys are a really tough team now, and obviously with Valentine Holmes there, they're just a really good team now, and they're just fitted so well, with Chad Townsend, Tom Dearden, Scott Drinkwater in that team. They're all combined and they do a really good job. But for the Dragons, they are not a good as team at the moment. They are struggling so bad, and they need to aim up in their form if they want to win some games of football. But unfortunately, though, I just don't think that they will go well in the season. But they are a really good team, but it's just not enough to concede against the Cowboys, because the Cowboys are a really good team. And yeah, I'm going to go with the Cowboys by 12 points in this match. And yeah, this one will be a very tough game and a very close one. The next game of that match, we see the Titans going up against the Rabbitohs. Now this game is going to be real tough. Another game that will be a really close game. Blake Taff has gone to the reserves. He's been dropped, and Cody Nikorima goes into that fullback side of that number 1 position. This one will be a very tough one, as no Jaden Campbell, which that means Alexander Brimson will go into that number 1 side for the Titans team. And no Josh Mansour, that sees Jackson Paulo go into that number 5 position in that team. So that means Alex Johnston. Alex Johnston goes into that number 2 side in that match. So obviously it will be a very good game, and a really good one, because the Rabbitohs have been improving themselves really good, and I know that for sure. But the Titans are $3.10, and I think the Rabbitohs are $1.37. I'm not exactly too sure, but they were something like that for Sportsbet. So this one will be a very close game. Another one will be a very hard game to follow, hard game to think of who's going to win. But I strongly suggest that the Rabbitohs will get the job done in this game, but it'll be a really close one. It won't be a very big margin. This one will be a very close game, and this close scoreline will be because obviously you've got Cody Nikorima going up against AJ Brimson. These two fullbacks are good quality players for the team. So without them, no Rabbitohs and no Titans. So they are a really good team, and yeah, what can you really do about it? So yeah, the Rabbitohs are a tough side, and Titans are too. So yeah, I'm going to go with the Rabbitohs by 8 points in this game, and this one will be another close game. The next game of that match, we see the Roosters going up against the Storm. Now this one, another close game. I will be down there with Entertain House, so I will be vlogging that match, so stay tuned for that. I will be doing that, so obviously stay tuned for that video to come. It will be coming out very soon, and yeah, the vlog is on its way. So yeah, anyway, the Roosters, they've been improving themselves very well. Obviously, with James Tedesco, he did play a really good game for the Blues side. I don't want to really go into much attention for obviously the State of Origin, but James Tedesco did play a really good game, and unfortunately though, Blues didn't get a win at the moment, so yeah, it was pretty shocking to see Blues lose in that game. But in this match, this game is going to be one tough game, and I strongly suggest that in this game will be a tough game, and it will be close, because no Pappenhausen still, and I think Nick Meaney goes in that number 1 position. So yeah, well, apparently I think it's Storm are on $1.50 or 60, and that means Roosters are on $2.75. So yeah, apparently the Storm are favourites in that game. So yeah, it will be a very close one. So I'm going to go with the Roosters by 12 in this match, and this game will be close in that match. The next game of that match, we see the Broncos going up against the Raiders. Now, this match will be another close one. I highly recommend that the Broncos are doing well, since the Queenslanders, obviously, they were a really good team. Obviously, Tamari Martin goes in that number 1 side, and Israel Mann goes in that number 7. Still no Adam Reynolds in that team, and yeah, that match, this game will be another close one. The Broncos aren't doing really well, and so aren't the Raiders. The Raiders are still without Chance Nickel-Klokstad, but if I believe so, I reckon he will be in that interchange side. So it will be very tough to see that this game will be a very close one. But the Raiders aren't doing really well at the moment. But I don't want to really go too much attention. So yeah, it's going to be a very close game, and they're just not a very good side. But this game will be a very good one. But by my attention, I just think that the Raiders will step up in that game, but not enough for the Broncos to concede this win, and I reckon the Broncos will win. So I'm going to go with the Broncos by 12 points in that match, and this game will be very close game. The next game of that match, we see the West Tigers going up against the Manly Seagulls. Now, this game will be a close one, and another one will, because obviously this game has been struggling, and this team, the West Tigers, have lost Michael Maguire, but now they've got some brains. They've got someone that controls the team, someone that knows football, someone that can steer the team around. Brett Kamali. I've seen this guy play. I've seen this guy, how the way he was performing, and he's been talking on the NRL teams, and the NRL actually on the other NRL one. So he's more experienced, and this one, for him, he will go well with the West Tigers. But for that, just because Brett Kamali's in the team doesn't mean that they are a good team. At the moment, they've got to take some time, they've got to take some experience, and they know what to do if they know how to play football. With Brett Morley on that side, they will now steer that around and knowing what to do. So, yeah, this game will be a very close one, but for the Manly Seagulls, as they defeated the Warriors 44-12, I believe. This one will be a close one, so for my belief, I'm going to go with the Manly Seagulls by 10 points in that game. The next game of that match, we see the Knights going up against the Panthers. Now, this one's going to be another tough game. This one will be an easy one. The Panthers are a really strong team. They've got back Jerome Luai, Nathan Cleary, Stephen Crichton, Brian Toto. They've still got Dylan Edwards, so he's going to be there playing. This one will be another easy win. This one will be another tough game for the Knights. But still, the Knights will do well, but not enough to concede the Panthers, because obviously the Panthers will do good and they will defeat the Knights. I know it for sure. I know it for sure, because the Panthers are one tough team to beat, and that's right. They are one tough team to beat, since they are on first place position still. So I wouldn't really consider if the Knights do defeat the Panthers. That won't happen for sure. And if people go, if the Knights will defeat the Panthers, I reckon they will. Nah, it won't happen, because you only got Jake Clifford and Anthony Milford there, but still not enough. And since you got Nathan Cleary, Brian Toto, Jerome Luai, Stephen Crichton, they will know what to do. But the Knights aren't doing well, since they are struggling so bad. So in this game, I'm going to go with the Panthers by 24 points in this match. This game will be a very big win by the Panthers to defeat the Knights in this game by 24. The next game of that match, we see the Warriors going up against the Sharks. Now, this one will be another epic game. This one will be a very terrific game, but this one will be a close one, because another tight game this will be. The Warriors aren't doing really well at the moment. They're struggling so bad. They need to aim up in their game. They haven't got any form. They're just lacking defense, lacking mature, and they need to win some games of football if they want to win in their season, because at the moment they aren't. I know they've got Sean Johnson, I know they've got Reece Walsh, but still, this team won't go well in this side. And obviously I know, because the Warriors aren't capable of winning some games, because they are struggling so bad, and even if I know it for sure. But hate to think if the Sharks do struggle in that game, but it probably won't happen. I reckon it won't. So this game will be a very tough one, because Nico Hines and Will Kennedy are there with some form, and hopefully they can steer the Sharks around in this game. So what I can and do believe that this game will be a very tough one, as you can see. But I just think that in this one, the Sharks will make a really good effort. So I'm going to go with the Sharks by 8 points in this game to win against the Warriors. And finally, the next game of this match, we see the Bulldogs going up against my Parramatta Eels. Now, this one will be a very good one. I will be down at ANZ Stadium, or Accor Stadium, as what you believe, to vlog that game with entertaining else. So, yeah, as you would believe, stay tuned for that. I will be doing another vlog for ANZ Stadium. So yeah, stay tuned for that. It will be coming very soon. But there's some epic content. But anyway, what I do believe in this game, the Bulldogs aren't doing really well at the moment. They're just sitting on 16th position. But since the Eels have got Marco Sevo back from, I would believe, the injury, so yeah, suspected shoulder injury, I believe so. But now Marco Sevo is back. Since he did play like with the New South Wales Cup, he is now playing against the Bulldogs. Now, this one will be a very epic game. One easy win. The Eels definitely win. The Bulldogs won't. And this one will be a very epic game. As I would know, because Marco Sevo has scored some epic tries lately in the upcoming season, obviously for last year and the year before. So I wouldn't really be surprised if he does score like 3 or 2 tries in that game, and I reckon he will. So yeah, you never know, that could happen. But in this game, Bulldogs have been proving really well, but not as slightly. They have been doing really well in the upcoming season, but not enough to concede in the season. So in this one, I'm going to go with the Parramatta Eels by 24 points in this game, and this one will be a big win by the Eels to defeat the Bulldogs in that game. Thanks guys for watching this video, guys. Stay tuned for more. We're doing a couple of videos coming to you guys soon. Also, we're doing more videos coming to you guys soon, so stay tuned for more. Also, leave a like and subscribe to my YouTube channel and for this video, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Till then, take care guys, stay safe, and have a good one. Plus, let's get up to 300 subscribers soon. I'm 255 anyway, so let's get up to that, and I'll see you guys next time. Take care.